Hi friend, this is the 9th video on series of blood test reading and calculating method. So now the topic is RDW. It means red cell distribution width. Friends, it measures the differences in the volume and size of RBCs. RBCs means erythrocytes. Friends, it carry oxygen from lungs to every cell in body. Friends, if RDW increase, it means it shows variation in the size of RBCs. It may be sign of anemia. Friend, it measures the deviation of the volume of RBCs. Volume of RBCs deviation, not measure the dia of RBCs. Friends, width refers as to the width of volume curve. Width of volume curve. Width refers means width of volume curve, that means distribution width. It is not width of the cell. Friends, if you want to calculate RDW, then it not having direct formula to direct calculated RDW like MCHC. Friends, first of all you need to read RDW graph. So this is a frequency in percentage RBCs, y-axis, and x-axis shows MCV. It measure in femtoliter. So this is a graph at the base of, this is the base, from the base of 20% above from the base, it is known as RDWSD. It means standard deviation. RDW, red cell distribution standard deviation. RDW, red cell distribution width, coefficient of variation. CV means coefficient of variation and SD means standard deviation. Here one standard deviation equals to 34.1% and two standard deviation equals to 68.2%. So from the base 68.2% above from the base, it will be calculated as RDWCV. And from the base 20% it was calculated RDWSD. So this is a graph to read and calculate RDW. So RDWCV means coefficient of variation at 68.2% and RDWSD standard deviation at 20% height from the base. So here formula is RDWCV, histogram width at height of 68.2% divided by MCV multiply 100%. And RDWCV equals to what? 1 standard deviation of MCV divided by MCV multiply 100%. It was calculated as 68.2% from the base height. If you want to calculate 1 standard deviation of MCV, then it was RDWCV multiply MCV divided by 100. So according to report you calculated here. So in this report RDWCV equals to given as 12.1 and MCV given as 92.2. So after putting here RDWCV 12.1 multiply MCV 92.2 divided by 100 and it will be found as 11.15. It will be counted as 1 SDMCV. So friends, RDWSD, it is the histogram width at 20% from the base height and its range is follow between 39 femtoliter to 46 femtoliter. So this is a RDWCV, calculation of RDWCV and RDWSD. Friends, as so this is the histogram width. It is not directed calculated from the formula. You need first histogram, after that you reading and putting these all values and calculate these two ones.